What name do you carry? What truth does it hold? Today, I invite you to remember that your name is not random. It carries weight. It carries prophecies. It holds a promise. I would like to identify my first name, which means mine is great. I am not identifying it with definition, but I identify it as a mantle, a calling, a reminder every time it's spoken aloud. So I choose to live in it. I choose to pray through it, to walk in it, and speak it when I forget who I am. Now let us pause. What is your name? What does it hold? And what does your name carry? Maybe it's a name handed down from generations. Maybe it's new, reclaimed, or renamed. Whatever it is, have you asked what it means? Have you dared to believe that it matters? God speaks through names. God called Abraham and made him Abraham, father of many. He sent Jesus, whose very name means God saves. And when you speak your name in faith, you awaken something. When your name is not a whisper only, it's a spiritual banner. We see it even in the Gospels, where Matthew is identified as a man who walks with wisdom. Mark, he roars with courage of a lion. Luke labors like an ox, strong and steady. John soars like an eagle, high in revelation. Your name holds a dimension of the divine if you choose to see it that way. So what does yours declare? I declare mine. Mine is great. So I rise with greatness and I pray with greatness. I fail, I heal, I try again with greatness in my bones. Not because I am perfect, but because God chose to name me with something that pushes me forward. Names align with identity. They guide how we show up. If you are shrinking, hiding behind a label that someone else has stuck on you, I pray you break free. Call your name and identify your name. Not just when you are signing a form or introducing yourself. Call it when your storm rises. Call it when the doubt creeps in. Speak it when you're about to quit. Let your name rise like an incense. And here's the beauty of divine identity. It grows. Your earthly name is one layer, but there is a heavenly name already written. Revelation says there's a name known only to you and God. And one day it will be revealed in full. But until then, speak the one you have with power. Yesterday, we honored our model, Mother Mary, a name that shifted eternity. And like her, we carry more than flesh and blood. We carry assignment, authority, and access. Maybe your name means light, then shine. Maybe your name means peace, then live it. Maybe it means beloved, then stop chasing approval. I challenge you today to take your name to prayer. Wrap it in praise. Put it in a sentence. I am this and I am called to this. Declare it with purpose. Declare it even when it's hard. Your name is an altar and an answer. And don't stop there. Look at the names of people you admire, the models you choose to follow. Just as yesterday I identified my model to be Mother Mary, the model I choose to follow. Then draw from her wells, draw from the wells. Tap into the grace of your models. Speak honor over them and align them with your virtues. Their stories have weight too. We aren't walking aimlessly. We are named and known. So when you speak your name with faith, you do more than remember. You activate. You tap into legacy. You awaken the seeds of identity God has planted before you were born. Let's go deeper. Before anyone knew who you become, God already wrote your name in the palms of his hands. Not in ink, but an everlasting memory. Not a metaphor, but its belonging. So I ask again, what do you call yourself? What do others call you? And what does heaven call you? In a world quick to label and box us in, the act of declaring your name is an act of freedom. You aren't what your failures call you. You aren't the name your trauma tries to tattoo on your chest. You are who God calls you. Let's think of Saul, fierce and feared. But when God touched him, he became Paul. He became the builder, the preacher. That shift didn't happen by accident. It happened by calling. So call your name with purpose. Let your name prophesy healing when pain tries to speak louder, and let your name testify grace when the shame screams in your ear. Today, I speak to the names that are spoken in pain, named after grief, named in absence or loss. You don't need to struck in the shadows of what you are named. God rewrites, God renames, and God restores. When you take your names and place it in God's hands, you shift dimensions. You walk like someone sent. You carry your name like a mantle. So I wake up each morning saying, Lord, let my name reflect who I am. Let it rise with strength and let it shine in every room I enter. So I encourage you today, don't wait for others to affirm your identity. God already did. And when you don't know who you are, when the noise gets loud, when the world forgets your value, return to the one who named you. Return to the one who never forgets. Let me tell you something. Just as Jesus asked, who do you say I am? Not because he needed validation, but because identity is the foundation of power. So today, shout your name out with reverence, not pride, reverence. Let it echo back to heaven. Say, I am in Kemjika. I am called, I am covered, and I am chosen. As I call my name in spirit, I call out all the things God has placed inside of me: favor, fire, peace, and destiny. Your name isn't just what you answer to, it is what you rise into. So rise, own your name, bless it, and declare it. Because when God calls your name, he doesn't call for attention. He summons your future. Even if you are nameless, you are known. So today, I bless my name. May I rise above shame. May I walk in purpose. May it call heaven's attention. And may I remember that it's not just what I'm called, that it is who has called me. This is healing through brokenness, that is named by love, covered in mercy, destined for greatness. Amen.